Hello gents, welcome to Hardcore Minecraft. Returning viewers might know that I already have a hardcore series on my channel, and you're probably wondering, what happened to that? Did I die? Did I lose the world to corruption? No. Bored. Today I'm starting a brand new series, and spawn is questionable. Let's get the basics out of the way. Tree, check. Wooden pickaxe, check. Stone pickaxe, check. See you later, you piece of sh. I climbed a tree to get a lay of the land, and spotted village. I could already smell the profits in slavery. Let's get some food, a bit of coal, and a nearby spruce tree for building. The best wood. On my way over to the village, I found a small cave with a few ores. I mined them and proceeded to kill every living thing in sight. Yummy. After stealing the villagers' hard-earned hay, night came, to which I blocked all the villagers in their homes. For later. Sleepy time. Getting some iron, I set up camp on a hill, crafted a shield, and ventured into a cave for some more resources. Oh, golden apple. Returning back to the village, I smelted some raw iron, made armour, and a bucket. This place kinda sucks for building, so I set off to look for somewhere to call home. Donkey? Damn, this is pretty cool. Oh look, another village. So, off I went. And after scaling the side of the cliff, this village sucks. I saw a jungle biome in the distance and spotted your mother's melons. The scent of profits was strong in the air. After grabbing the melons and collecting some bamboo, I came across an area which looks like a good spot for a base. This looks like a good spot for a base. Yes. I then went back to my temporary base, Donkey, and decided to go on a mining session. I collected some stalagmites because I can use them for a lava farm to get infinite fuel. A lot of ore mining later, and diamonds. I was about to wrap up my rather successful mining session when fuck, that was extremely close. I could have died and I would have to restart from scratch. Carefully tunneling out, I returned to the surface and collected lava from nearby. Heading back to the new base location, Donkey, I started clearing out an area for all my stuff to go. I'm crafting this cauldron so I can catch lava. If I place the lava here, I can use dripstone, which I don't have on me. I can use dripstone to get the lava to drip into the cauldron and make another lava source. Crafting some chests, I empty my inventory so I can move everything over from the village. Donkey. Donkey. There we go, you can see the lava dripping out. The idea I had for the base would be a massive circular wall with 4 towers in the corners. I'd have crop and animal farms, as well as a building in the center of the wall. This pillar here marks the center of the base. I can use this to build the wall layout. After getting some dirt, I pillared up to the height I wanted the wall to be. I think I'm gonna have portcullises on each side. That way I can get in and out of the base without an elytra. The sun was starting to set, so I kept spamming the bed and oh God. After a rather relaxing sleep, I bridged out to the edge of the wall and got a visitor. Fortunately, there's a massive ravine right under the base, so I entered it and started mining up cobblestone. a lot of cobblestone. I used this cobblestone to build the layout of the wall. Using a pixel circle generator, I was able to outline a perfect circle. Well, almost outline. I ran out of cobblestone. While mining, the lava generator produced another source of lava. I used this to expand it, yielding more lava quicker. Alright, just need to connect this part of the circle to the other and... Wait, that's not right. Oh, and I'm out of goddamn cobblestone! Right, main circle, check. Now for the tower layouts. Since I'm going to have gateways on all sides, I'm going to build 2 thinner towers either side of them. After the thin tower layouts were in place, time for the towers with a bit of girth. I planted some big spruce trees, lit up the area, and oh yeah, spruce. I might be able to do something with these bees in the future, so if I just harvest this hive, I can make another one and just keep breeding the bees. I'm going to start building the wall on this side, so if I have spruce logs in the corners, actually I'll strip them. I'm just going to place 2 pillars for the wall itself, just to give a rough idea of how it will look. And I'll do that for the other tower. After I did that, I marked out where some spruce logs would go. I'll just focus on the main wall for now and build the towers when it's done. I'll have spruce stairs here, and a stripped log beam a bit lower, and stairs. I think I'll repeat this pattern going round. Then for some cobblestone walls, oh, I need to put something back there. I'll then texture it with some stone brick and andesite walls. I guess I'll just repeat this going all the way around. So far this is looking pretty cool, although I think it could do with some bits sticking out to add some depth. Going back to the towers, I added one side and textured it, just to get a feel for it, you know, to see if it actually looks good. It turned out alright. I then gathered some more materials and finished this section of the main wall. Just look at it. Marvellous. Now, just to repeat that 7 more times. Before I do that though, I need to add the portcullis. Pillaring up with dirt is a bit tedious, so scaffolding time. I just need bamboo, which I left back in the village, in this minecart chest. Donkey. Donkey. Above the gate, I made a large, gaping hole. Why, you ask? I don't know. Hole. I later came in with various stones, added texture, and put in some spruce fences. Nice. Okay, now to repeat this all the way around. Just gonna plant some potatoes so I don't starve. After quite a while, I collected some bees. Why did I do that? Oh, why are they just staring at me? That's not ominous at all. For this gateway, I had to dig out the ground a bit, otherwise it wouldn't fit. At this point in the video, I spent nearly 17 hours in this world, so if you've enjoyed it so far, please consider subscribing. I want to try and get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It just so happens that Mojang is having their 15-year anniversary, so I got this cool cape. Happy birthday, Minecraft. I need to have blocks on the inside, otherwise the walls have gaps in them. I don't think the cobblestone looks very good. I actually think stripped dark oak would look a lot better. With that in mind, I set off to a nearby dark oak forest to chop down some trees. Whoa, that looks really cool from afar. I mean, it's still way too big, and that's what she said, but it's coming along nicely. After collecting some of the dark oak saplings, I returned back to the base and planted them. I'm just going to compare the strip logs to the unstripped logs, and yeah, the strip ones look a lot better. I then started to add the wood on the inside, and yeah, pretty good so far. Now on to finishing the rest of the mini towers. Afterwards, I took some deep slate and added it to the bottom of the wall for some contrast. And also replaced the big holes in the wall with deep slate too. I want to add a layer of polished deep slate slabs to the top of the wall, mainly to make it look better, but also to stop mobs from spawning. Now I want to add some roof things to the top of every tower, and I'm also going to build them using deep slate. And I'm going to add a lightning rod to the top, and I'll add a lantern too. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I then added the top of the portcullis in between the towers, and built the other roof. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Now to do that 3 more times. Well, 6 roofs, but 3 sets. Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 gates complete. I suppose now I can get rid of these dirt bridges, even though I could have gotten rid of them ages ago. The last step before finishing the walls is to build the rest of these outer strip things all the way around. To harvest wood faster, I crafted a diamond axe. I don't really like using diamonds until I've got at least mending, but since I'm not ready for mending yet, and I've already spent just over 24 hours in this world, most of which was just gathering materials, I gave in and also made a diamond pickaxe to help speed things up. Now it's time to build the 4 big towers. I actually designed them in a creative world and used a mod called Lightmatica to create a building guide. It doesn't actually give me the materials, it just shows me where to place them. While I was building the tower, it started to thunderstorm, so I sat under a tree to see if I could catch lightning striking one of the towers. After building the main tower, I added the floor and started working on the roof. Now for the lanterns, and that should be it. Oh yeah, I like that. Now to build 3 more. It'll be worth it, I swear. After a long time, the walls were finally complete. Well, almost. Now the last thing to do to finish this thing off is to add the actual gates to the portcullises. And with that, the main wall of the base was done. After many hours of mining and building, I could start to see a lot more potential for the base. Next, I wanted to create a few crop farms all around the interior wall, so I used another circle generator and plotted out the farm boundaries, with great difficulty. Oh, this is like the 5th time. So, I crafted a load of your mother. I meant hose. I crafted a load of hose, silly me, and started tilling the ground. I've got to place the water sources in a certain way so all the farmland is hydrated without making it look too weird. Put some torches on these fences to light up the area. Alright, now that this quarter's done, I'm going to start planting potatoes here. I'll keep coming back to harvest and plant more while I'm turning the rest into farmland. That's another section tilled, and I'll fill this in with wheat seeds. Then I'll plant some carrots. So I want to have potatoes, wheat, carrots, and wheat again. What? Hello? That was weird. And there we go, that's the potato field fully planted. While I was waiting for the wheat and carrots to grow, I started working on the central building. This will be my actual base. I started off with another circle, then added wooden pillars, sticking with the theme of the main wall. Next, I added a wooden ring to the top of the pillars, put in the walls, and filled in the ceiling. While constructing the ceiling, I had an Enderman roaming around, so I decided to call her Gwen. Come on, Gwen, get in the boat. Now think about what you've done. So, ceiling was in, Gwen was captured, time for the roof. I wanted to have 4 smaller versions of the crop farm surrounding a tower. I'll eventually use said tower to get into the base from the roof. Before all of that though, if I place stone bricks every other block, then fill in the gaps with cobblestone walls, then add some slabs, I've now got a rail going all the way around. Sticking with the same style as the main towers, I built a mini deep slate tower in the center, topped off with another lightning rod. I do love me some rods. Next, I built 4 chambers where the crops will go. Finishing it off with some dark oak slabs. Turning the dirt into farmland, I harvested some crops from the larger farms, planted them, and constructed the same outer ring for the main wall on the base. I'll add some barrels up here, just to fill up this area a little bit. Maybe some chests and crafting tables too? Yeah, that looks better. What if I add some buttons for like little rocks? I'll just scatter a few of these around. Let's see what this looks like from above. That's looking pretty good so far. Also, while building this, I've been planting the rest of the crops. And now that the main base is built, I need to clear out all the trees. I want to have a few dirt paths and some animal farms, and I'll add some more buildings in the future episodes. After clearing out most of the trees, I decided to keep some that look good, as I'll come back later and plant some more. I filled in this hole here and dug up the ground where I wanted the path to go. I experimented with packed mud. That didn't look so great, so instead I'm using coarse dirt. And after having to gather more gravel to actually make the coarse dirt, I added the rest of the paths. Now for some fences. This will be a cow pen. This here will be the chicken pen. The sheep pen. And lastly, the pig pen. I think your sister will like it here. This place is looking quite bare, so I'll just go around and plant some trees. I'm going to add some more buildings and things in the future. And finally, after many hours, I now have a starter base. I spent way too long on this. Please subscribe.